Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Big Pum, and I am here today with a nice little post-com video of a battle I had with PapaSea. His link and stuff will be down in the description. Go check him out. I love PapaSea, one of my favorite people. But we're gonna go ahead and we're having a fun battle. I don't see too many of these on YouTube, and I love these. We're gonna go for a nice old-fashioned Uber battle. We're going for nice and Ubers, and as you can see, PapaSea brought the Doug Trio, which is really unfortunate because it actually beats like 2 of my mons easily. So Doug Trio is super scary. He also brought the Fortress. I'm guessing it's just like a hazard stacking Fortress. Kind of funny. Kind of a funny mon. I'm going to go ahead and bring the Arceus normal. I got Primal Groudon. I got Xerneas. I got Solgaleo, Yveltal, and Giratina Origin for him. So very cool team. And PapaSea's rocking with the Palkia, Mewtwo. It's actually Mewtwo X, just so you guys know, because it was just released, so he thought it'd be fun to use. He has the Fortress. He has the Arceus. I think he brought Arceus Fairy, Ho-Oh, and Doug Trio, guys. Now, me and PapaSea are not Uber battlers. We haven't really battled much in Ubers, but it's very cool. We don't get to battle that often. We thought it'd be fun to do for you guys real quick. This video is going live while I'm on spring break, as there are going to be no streams in the next coming week because I'm going on spring break. I won't have my computer, so I'm uploading these battles. I hope you guys enjoy them. Let's go get ahead and get right into the freaking fight. Now, this was a lot of fun. We just had this battle. I'm nice and fresh and I remember what's going on. We're going to challenge PapaSea, the freaking man. And like I said, check his descriptions, or check the description for his links and stuff. I'll link his Twitter and Twitch and YouTube in the description because I love C. And he goes off, it opens with the Palkia. And I opened with Arceus. I did not predict the Palkia lead, but Arceus is okay. You know, Arceus is not a bad lead here, but I'm going to go ahead. And I do believe I switch out here. If I remember correctly, I do not want us to be stuck in here with Arceus. And I have a pretty good switch in Solgaleo. My Solgaleo is Assault Vest. So I'm pretty sure I can eat up any hit he's going to go for. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for like a Surf. And I know I'm going to eat this up pretty well. But Solgaleo is an absolute monster. I love this Pokemon. It's so cool to use. Lunala and Solgaleo are both really cool Pokemon. I don't get to use them enough, so I'm really happy that PapaSea was down for an Ubers battle. But anyway, so he goes out to the Doug Trio. I knew this was coming, so I'm just going to throw off a hit and knock this thing down to a sash. Now, we're going to go for the cleanest Sunsteel Strike. This is one of the coolest part about Uber battles. The battle animations for these moves are insane. Look how good that looks. And we go ahead and hit this Doug Trio. We knock him down to his Focus Sash, which is pretty good for me. Now he can't trap my Groudon later, which I need Groudon more than I need Solgaleo. He's going to toss off an Earthquake as he is faster than me, and I am Assault Vest. So he's going to take it out. He's going to take us out with an Earthquake, which is fine. Solgaleo knocked this thing down to Sash, and I can come in and revenge kill it. So that's really cool. I think I go back into Arceus here. Yep, I did go into Arceus. Now, this is a pretty cool play. My set is like Judgment, Ice Beam, Calm Mind, and Recover. So right here, I'm going to click Recover. Or not Recover. I'm going to click Calm Mind. And this man went for Memento. Goes for the Memento, which takes out the Doug Trio, but it lowers my attack and my special attack to -2 each. So I go for the Calm Mind. I'm going to be... So I get a -2 attack, which doesn't matter. I'm -1 special attack and then +1 Spadef. So not too bad, I guess. We get to keep the Spadef boost, which is pretty cool. Then in comes Palkia. So this is a problem. Palkia is a problem for me. I'm going to take this hit relatively well. I do believe I'm going to stay in. I am just going to toss off a Judgment. Let's do some quick damage. I know I'm -1, but I do just want to toss off quick damage here. It does a solid 25%, especially for... That's not bad for being -1. I'll take it. And then he goes off and tosses off a Surf. And I do take 50% from it, which is a lot of damage. But I'm going to go ahead and get another Calm Mind up because if I took 50% at +1, I'll take less at +2, and I'll be able to recover up and stuff. So this is a battle I win, thankfully, because I'm faster. I do win this battle. I win this exchange, rather. So he's going to go ahead and keep tossing off Surfs. And as you can see, I live with a clean 23 HP left, which was kind of close. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Recover. I was really banking on that he didn't get a crit, because that would have been absolutely terrible. As you can see, I recover a good amount of HP here, and I'm going to be able to take these Surfs pretty well. So that's pretty cool. So he goes off and tosses off another Surf. I am 63 health left, so we're still sitting pretty good. He switches out. He goes right out into the Mewtwo X. This ends up being Mega Mewtwo X, which is super cool because Mewtwo is a sweet Pokemon. I'm definitely a Gen 1er at heart. The Mewtwo has a big spot in my heart. But I'm going to go for the Recover here. Now, at this point, I didn't know if it was Mewtwo X or Y, so I think I'm going to stay in here. And I am just going to click Judgment, I do believe. Because I'm +2 Spadef, so I think I'm sitting pretty good. And then he goes for Mewtwo X, and I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to take this hit very well. So, this is scary. This is definitely scary. I'm only +2 Spadef, not any defense. And he goes for the Zen headbutt, and thankfully he misses. That would have done so much damage to me. I get the judgment off. Remember, this is a neutral judgment because I was -2 from the memento, and I got 2 combines up, so I'm sitting at plus or like a neutral special attack. And not to, because now that I know that it's B2X, I'm not going to stay in. I'm predicting another Zen headbutt, so I'm going right out into Yveltal. If he somehow throws off a fighting type attack, that's fine. Yveltal can take it because I am neutral to it because I am a part flying typing. This is a choice specs Yveltal. I love Yveltal. I think Yveltal is a really cool Pokemon. I love legendaries in general. That's why I was really excited for this battle. I predicted the switch here. I just went for another double. I thought he was going to go for a fighting type move. So I did go out into Giratina to try to do some shenanigans there. And I'm like, oh, I do not want to be on Fortress with Giratina. I can't do anything to it. I only have like Defog, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Force, and Toxic. Nothing's really going to touch the Fortress, so I'm not interested in staying in. I'm going to go out into Primal Groudon, aka Mr. VGC16 himself. So we're going to go ahead and get the freaking clean Primal Evolution Reversion off. My bad, not Evolution, but Primal Reversion. We got our Desolate Land off, which is really cool. Great ability for Groudon here. He's just going to go ahead and get his Stealth Rocks up, which is pretty good. That's pretty bad for my team, especially with the Yveltal on it. That's pretty scary. Thankfully, I didn't have any Focus Sash users. As you can see, I'm going to try to get in later. Maybe I can defog those away with Giratina or something. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance here. I'm just going to set up a Swords Dance. He can't do anything to me. And then this man clicks Explosion. I was like, oh no. He clicks Explosion. I was like, oh, I'm going to take so much damage from it. And I actually took like nothing. That's basically no damage because he could have lived a turn because he has Sturdy and stuff. But, so I am a +2 Groudon now, and he goes into Ho-Oh. I really wish I got my rocks up. I probably should have clicked that first. But we're sitting okay. He's just going to go for Brave Bird. Ho-Oh is really cool because it gets Regenerator and Recoil moves. So basically, you can come in, do a bunch of damage, switch out, and get all that health back. As you can see, that does a pretty good amount of damage to me. Knocks me down pretty far. I'm just going to go for the +2 Fire Punch in the Desolate Sun. So that's just going to do loads of damage. It doesn't matter that it's not very effective. That's just going to do buttloads of damage. But I am just going to let Groudon go down here. I wish I could have kept it around. But especially with rocks up, I'm not really going to be able to get Groudon back in easily. So I am just going to let Groudon go down here. Like I said, I would have liked to keep it because he does have a Palkia in the back, and Groudon is pretty good. Is a pretty good answer to Palkia, and the fact that he can't use his Water Stab. So anyway, the Ho-Oh is going to go down to Recoil as well, which is also a pretty good thing. So then he can't switch out and get the Regenerator. I'm going to go back into Yveltal. I was like, you know what? Yveltal hits most of the things on his team. And he goes into Arceus Fairy. And I'm like, why do you have Arceus Fairy? And at this point, I'm kind of scared. Obviously, the Fairy typing is super effective against Yveltal. But I'm just going to go for Oblivion Wing. I figure I'm Choice Specs. I'm going to be able to get a good amount of health back from what I do to him. And I think I'm going to be able to do more damage and recover more back than he's going to be able to do to me. But as you'll see what happens here. Arceus Fairy is pretty cool. I don't really see Arceus Fairy very often. I usually see the E-Speed killer set, which is pretty good. Arceus Normal is really good. But he goes for the Judgment, and it does a clean 50% as a critical hit, and that's where I'm like, okay, you know what? I can stay in here. I'm just going to keep clicking Oblivion Wing, get some health back. I need to get rid of this Arceus because it is a problem. So, like I said, I'm just going to keep doing damage to this Arceus. I'm going to go for the Oblivion Wing, and it brings me up a good amount of health. I got back to 174. So, I'm doing pretty good. And he goes for another Judgment. This is, assuming he doesn't get another crit, I'm going to be sitting at a pretty good amount of HP here. As you can see, I'm still over half, so we're in good shape. I'm just going to click Oblivion Wing again. Do the cleanest damage. Like I said, the animations are just so cool for Uber battles. I feel like they should be on YouTube more. So, pretty cool. Anyway, not relevant to what we're talking about. But anyway, as you can see, the Arceus faints to our Oblivion Wing. Thankfully, we were faster. If he was faster than us, that would have been a problem. But he goes right out into Palkia, which is a bit of an issue. And I'm like, you know what? I bet I can take... I bet I can tank one hit. I know he's packing the Ice Beam, because all these Palkias always pack Ice Beam. But I'm thinking I can tank a hit. And we'll see what happens here. And I do! I take the hit, I live on 1 HP, I'm like, yes! And then I'm like, no, I'm frozen! You gotta be kidding me, I froze. I live on 1, and I freeze. I'm like, you gotta be joking. I got punished there. I was so pissed. But you know what, it ends up working out. He goes for another Ice Beam, and he takes me out. And now I'm like, alright, that's fine. You know what? It's time to end the game. It's time for checkmate, PapaSea. I go into Xerneas, aka other VGC16 Pokemon. So we do take the Stealth Rock damage, which is a bit of an unfortunate, because I mean, you don't really want to take... I don't want to take much damage at this point. He does outspeed me. He goes for the Surf, which thankfully it won't do too much, because he doesn't have anything to hit me super effectively, which is pretty good. But anyway, I take about roughly half after Stealth Rocks, and I go for the Power Herb Geomancy, baby. That's GG Geomancy. And then shout outs to PapaSea for saying that, but I saw that right from PapaSea in our DMs. But anyway, I'm going to get this Geomancy off. It's going to make me +2 in special attack and speed. Most importantly, I think it raises your attack as well. I'm not, or no, it raises your speed def as well. Never mind. Don't listen to me. But anyway, so as you can see, Xerneas is in a great position here. He only has Palkia and Mewtwo left. I'm going to go off for a clean Moonblast here. That's going to easily take out this Palkia. Easily. Palkia drops to Xerneas. Mr. Roadkill. Mr. VGC16. I love Xerneas. Such a cool Pokemon. In comes Mewtwo. And I'm like, you know what? Let's play this a little risky here. I'm packing Thunder. I'm like, let's give this man a chance to come back. I'm going to go for the Thunder. RNG says, you know what, Pump? You played well this game. I'm going to give you the win. I'm going to hit this Thunder. And down goes Mewtwo X to Xerneas, baby. Geomancy Xerneas is always a threat and will always be a threat. I love it. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you leave a like down below. And like I said, I've said it multiple times, go check out PapaSea. He's an awesome guy. We have a couple videos coming out. We've done a couple battles for YouTube now. So make sure you check us both out. Sub to us if you're new. And like I said, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And have a great day. Peace!